Talking with you is a pleasure. Talking with you is a pleasure. Talking with you is a pleasure. Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? Please take care of it for me. Please take care of it for me. Please take care of it for me. Would you care for some coffee? Would you care for some coffee? Would you care for some coffee? Could you say that again, please? Could you say that again, please? Could you say that again, please? How close are we to Madrid? How close are we to Madrid? How close are we to Madrid? Make sure you wash up well. Make sure you wash up well. Make sure you wash up well. How about having dinner with me? How about having dinner with me? How about having dinner with me? I've heard enough about it already. I've heard enough about it already. I've heard enough about it already. I'm going to miss my grandpa. I'm going to miss my grandpa. I'm going to miss my grandpa. I wish you'd be more positive. I wish you'd be more positive. I wish you'd be more positive. That sneaky low-life creep. That sneaky low-life creep. That sneaky low-life creep. Excuse me, but I'm lost. Excuse me, but I'm lost. Excuse me, but I'm lost. To sum up, it's like this. To sum up, it's like this. To sum up, it's like this. I really screwed up this time. I really screwed up this time. I really screwed up this time. What's the population of China? What's the population of China? What's the population of China? See, I told you so. See, I told you so. See, I told you so. The boss approved my proposal. The boss approved my proposal. The boss approved my proposal. I've misplaced my passport. I've misplaced my passport. I've misplaced my passport. With ketchup and mustard, please. With ketchup and mustard, please. With ketchup and mustard, please. I still have a lot to do. I still have a lot to do. I still have a lot to do. Would you drive me to the store? Would you drive me to the store? Would you drive me to the store? You have come at the right time. You have come at the right time. You have come at the right time. Can't you stay a little longer? Can't you stay a little longer? Can't you stay a little longer? He was efficient in his work. He was efficient in his work. He was efficient in his work. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'm sorry to have bothered you. Are you working overtime tonight? Are you working overtime tonight? Are you working overtime tonight? I'm acquainted with that person. I'm acquainted with that person. I'm acquainted with that person. These shoes are very wonderful. These shoes are very wonderful. These shoes are very wonderful. My son studies computers. My son studies computers. My son studies computers. I'm sorry, we're sold out. I'm sorry, we're sold out. I'm sorry, we're sold out. Let bygones be bygones. Let bygones be bygones. Let bygones be bygones. Are you going to have a party? Are you going to have a party? Are you going to have a party? I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. Which one do you think is better? Which one do you think is better? Which one do you think is better? Could you give me the sugar, please? Could you give me the sugar, please? Could you give me the sugar, please? Please ask him to call me. Please ask him to call me. Please ask him to call me. This is too good to be true. This is too good to be true. This is too good to be true. You have not seen nothing yet. You have not seen nothing yet. You have not seen nothing yet. What should I whip up for dinner? What should I whip up for dinner? What should I whip up for dinner? I don't think much of the movie. I don't think much of the movie. I don't think much of the movie. A typhoon is on its way. A typhoon is on its way. A typhoon is on its way. I am looking for a bathroom. I am looking for a bathroom. I am looking for a bathroom. It has become much cooler. It has become much cooler. It has become much cooler. What time are we taking off? What time are we taking off? What time are we taking off? What you say is partly right. What you say is partly right. What you say is partly right. Why don't we have dinner together? Why don't we have dinner together? Why don't we have dinner together? Is your house like this one? Is your house like this one? Is your house like this one? What time does the store open? What time does the store open? What time does the store open? Would you mind calling back later? Would you mind calling back later? Would you mind calling back later? I thought the clothes were cheaper. I thought the clothes were cheaper. I thought the clothes were cheaper. I prefer savory to sweet. I prefer savory to sweet. I prefer savory to sweet. I work for Facebook company. I work for Facebook company. I work for Facebook company. We will enclose this project. We will enclose this project. We will enclose this project. He gets things done efficiently. He gets things done efficiently. He gets things done efficiently. Thanks, you saved my life. Thanks, you saved my life. Thanks, you saved my life. What's the forecast for tomorrow? What's the forecast for tomorrow? What's the forecast for tomorrow? Let's meet at 5600. Let's meet at 5600. Let's meet at 5600. Everything isn't always logical. Everything isn't always logical. Everything isn't always logical. I get hold of you at last. I get hold of you at last. I get hold of you at last. May I ask a favor of you? May I ask a favor of you? May I ask a favor of you? I will take care of the rest. I will take care of the rest. I will take care of the rest. Would you help me set the table? Would you help me set the table? Would you help me set the table? There is a bridge over the river. There is a bridge over the river. There is a bridge over the river. Do you have a part-time job? Do you have a part-time job? Do you have a part-time job? I think you have the wrong number. I think you have the wrong number. I think you have the wrong number. I have no objection to it. I have no objection to it. I have no objection to it. Have you got your lunch box? Have you got your lunch box? Have you got your lunch box? I have an obligation to him. I have an obligation to him. I have an obligation to him. The big one or the small one? The big one or the small one? The big one or the small one? How much is the entrance fee? How much is the entrance fee? How much is the entrance fee? He is capable of any crime. He is capable of any crime. He is capable of any crime. Would you like coffee or tea? Would you like coffee or tea? Would you like coffee or tea? Is there a movie theater nearby? Is there a movie theater nearby? Is there a movie theater nearby? Take me to the Marriott Hotel. Take me to the Marriott Hotel. Take me to the Marriott Hotel. This must be my lucky day. This must be my lucky day. This must be my lucky day. I'm sorry about the other day. I'm sorry about the other day. I'm sorry about the other day. I'm an ordinary office worker. I'm an ordinary office worker. I'm an ordinary office worker. 10 minutes isn't enough time. 10 minutes isn't enough time. 10 minutes isn't enough time. No, I was too nervous. No, I was too nervous. No, I was too nervous. Louise got married last week. Louise got married last week. Louise got married last week. My trip is business related. My trip is business related. My trip is business related. May I ask how old you are? May I ask how old you are? May I ask how old you are? I thought it was a home run. I thought it was a home run. I thought it was a home run. What do you desire me to do? What do you desire me to do? What do you desire me to do? He said she is his sister. He said she is his sister. He said she is his sister. Are you trying to pick me up? Are you trying to pick me up? Are you trying to pick me up? What are you so happy about? What are you so happy about? What are you so happy about? He shot the lion with a gun. He shot the lion with a gun. He shot the lion with a gun. Would you like a glass of water? Would you like a glass of water? Would you like a glass of water? Will you take a picture of us? Will you take a picture of us? Will you take a picture of us? There has been a car accident. There has been a car accident. There has been a car accident. Please tell him to call Lele. Please tell him to call Lele. Please tell him to call Lele. I have to wash my clothes. I have to wash my clothes. I have to wash my clothes. I promise I don't know her. I promise I don't know her. I promise I don't know her. I like tea more than coffee. I like tea more than coffee. I like tea more than coffee. They turned out to be miserable. They turned out to be miserable. They turned out to be miserable. I went there 3 days ago. I went there 3 days ago. I went there 3 days ago. I don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to talk anymore. What time is the next showing? What time is the next showing? What time is the next showing? I shouldn't have drunk this much. I shouldn't have drunk this much. I shouldn't have drunk this much. Let me confirm my schedule. Let me confirm my schedule. Let me confirm my schedule. The accident happened this morning. The accident happened this morning. The accident happened this morning. I'm playing basketball tomorrow. I'm playing basketball tomorrow. I'm playing basketball tomorrow. Do you want me to pick you up? Do you want me to pick you up? Do you want me to pick you up? Do you have a room for tonight? Do you have a room for tonight? Do you have a room for tonight? How long do we have to wait? How long do we have to wait? How long do we have to wait? What time do you want to leave? What time do you want to leave? What time do you want to leave? How do I get to King Street? How do I get to King Street? How do I get to King Street? Is there a bar in the hotel? Is there a bar in the hotel? Is there a bar in the hotel? Are you here for a vacation? Are you here for a vacation? Are you here for a vacation? Will you be free tomorrow evening? Will you be free tomorrow evening? Will you be free tomorrow evening? I'd like to make a phone call. I'd like to make a phone call. I'd like to make a phone call. She cut her hair very short. She cut her hair very short. She cut her hair very short. I have come up with an idea. I have come up with an idea. I have come up with an idea. Have you eaten at that restaurant? Have you eaten at that restaurant? Have you eaten at that restaurant? I think it ran out of paper. I think it ran out of paper. I think it ran out of paper. Peter got into a fight again. Peter got into a fight again. Peter got into a fight again. What floor is your office on? What floor is your office on? What floor is your office on? I'm not ready for a commitment. I'm not ready for a commitment. I'm not ready for a commitment. How do you pronounce this word? How do you pronounce this word? How do you pronounce this word? This is only the first half. This is only the first half. This is only the first half. Can you hold the line, please? Can you hold the line, please? Can you hold the line, please? It's written all over your face. It's written all over your face. It's written all over your face. There's nobody here by that name. There's nobody here by that name. There's nobody here by that name. I went to Harvard University. I went to Harvard University. I went to Harvard University. He is difficult to understand. He is difficult to understand. He is difficult to understand. Lying and stealing are immoral. Lying and stealing are immoral. Lying and stealing are immoral. I'm not sure I understand. I'm not sure I understand. I'm not sure I understand. He's poor because he's lazy. He's poor because he's lazy. He's poor because he's lazy. Where's the nearest post office? Where's the nearest post office? Where's the nearest post office? Whatever I said he'd disagree. Whatever I said he'd disagree. Whatever I said he'd disagree. It doesn't answer my question. It doesn't answer my question. It doesn't answer my question. Sorry, I'm new here too. Sorry, I'm new here too. Sorry, I'm new here too. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Opportunity knocks but once. Opportunity knocks but once. Opportunity knocks but once. Yes, she's not herself. Yes, she's not herself. Yes, she's not herself. Tell him that we need a talk. Tell him that we need a talk. Tell him that we need a talk. Would you ask him to come here? Would you ask him to come here? Would you ask him to come here? Could you give me your phone number? Could you give me your phone number? Could you give me your phone number? He never admits he is wrong. He never admits he is wrong. He never admits he is wrong. What kind of movies do you like? What kind of movies do you like? What kind of movies do you like? I smell the smell of cooking. I smelled a smell of cooking. I smell the smell of cooking. She hung up before I finished. She hung up before I finished. She hung up before I finished. Are your grandparents still living? Are your grandparents still living? Are your grandparents still living? May I have a receipt, please? May I have a receipt, please? May I have a receipt, please? I can't agree with you anymore. I can't agree with you anymore. I can't agree with you anymore. Today we're having curry to eat. Today we're having curry to eat. Today we're having curry to eat. I understand the way you feel. I understand the way you feel. I understand the way you feel. His father runs a restaurant. His father runs a restaurant. His father runs a restaurant. He neither smokes nor drinks. He neither smokes nor drinks. He neither smokes nor drinks. They rode their respective bikes. They rode their respective bikes. they rode their respective bikes. We reached London this afternoon. We reached London this afternoon. We reached London this afternoon. Who's the Prime Minister of Canada? Who's the Prime Minister of Canada? Who's the Prime Minister of Canada? My teacher praised me today. My teacher praised me today. My teacher praised me today. Don't insult my intelligence. Don't insult my intelligence. Don't insult my intelligence. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your eyes. I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use it. I will be happy to help you. I will be happy to help you. I will be happy to help you. Can you buy guns in America? Can you buy guns in America? Can you buy guns in America? Should I mail this letter to you? Should I mail this letter to you? Should I mail this letter to you? I'll have a cup of tea, please. I'll have a cup of tea, please. I'll have a cup of tea, please. I paid out of my own pocket. I paid out of my own pocket. I paid out of my own pocket. Give me time to think it over. Give me time to think it over. Give me time to think it over. What do you call this in English? What do you call this in English? What do you call this in English? Is there any sugar in the bottle? Is there any sugar in the bottle? Is there any sugar in the bottle? Where can I catch a taxi? Where can I catch a taxi? Where can I catch a taxi? Jack fell in love with Rose. Jack fell in love with Rose. Jack fell in love with Rose. Let me look over my schedule. Let me look over my schedule. Let me look over my schedule. Something is wrong with you today. Something is wrong with you today. Something is wrong with you today. Whoever comes will be welcomed. Whoever comes will be welcomed. Whoever comes will be welcomed. I can't get rid of the idea. I can't get rid of the idea. I can't get rid of the idea. I hope I'm not disturbing you. I hope I'm not disturbing you. I hope I'm not disturbing you. What kind of tours do you have? What kind of tours do you have? What kind of tours do you have? This is your letter of apology. This is your letter of apology. This is your letter of apology. I don't need your 2 cents. I don't need your 2 cents. I don't need your 2 cents. I'd like to confirm my flight. I'd like to confirm my flight. I'd like to confirm my flight. We don't have any fun anymore. We don't have any fun anymore. We don't have any fun anymore. I will turn on the television. I will turn on the television. I will turn on the television. I just have one little brother. I just have one little brother. I just have one little brother. We would like to pay separately. We would like to pay separately. We would like to pay separately. It's next to the coffee shop. It's next to the coffee shop. It's next to the coffee shop. The buses don't come on time. The buses don't come on time. The buses don't come on time. Take me to this address, please. Take me to this address, please. Take me to this address, please. Don't get worked up over nothing. Don't get worked up over nothing. Don't get worked up over nothing. I didn't make any phone calls. I didn't make any phone calls. I didn't make any phone calls. Is taking pictures allowed here? Is taking pictures allowed here? Is taking pictures allowed here? Which restaurant do you recommend? Which restaurant do you recommend? Which restaurant do you recommend? How about 20% off? How about 20% off? How about 20% off? Sorry, I don't have time. Sorry, I don't have time. Sorry, I don't have time. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else. Yes, it's now or never. Yes, it's now or never. Yes, it's now or never. Sorry, it slipped my mind. Sorry, it slipped my mind. Sorry, it slipped my mind. Take the shortest way, please. Take the shortest way, please. Take the shortest way, please. One whiskey with water, please. One whiskey with water, please. One whiskey with water, please. The sudden barking frightened Clara. The sudden barking frightened Clara. The sudden barking frightened Clara. No, I couldn't fall asleep. No, I couldn't fall asleep. No, I couldn't fall asleep. Yes, they look great together. Yes, they look great together. Yes, they look great together. He was trained to be a lawyer. He was trained to be a lawyer. He was trained to be a lawyer.